Hello, beautiful people, handsome people. Welcome back to my channel. How are you all doing today? Hope you're all doing great. Please kindly subscribe to this channel if you haven't done that, and like my videos. Okay, you see the finger like. Please help me to click it. Okay, thank you very much. I'm actually making this video right now because someone was actually saying something about Pastor Paul Enenche. She was actually blaming him for the death of the gospel singer Osinachi. Now, for those who doesn't know about Sister Osinachi, she's a gospel singer that died some weeks ago, and she worshipped with this Pastor Paul Enenche. She worshipped in his church, and I think the name of the church is Dunamis. Yeah, Dunamis. So she worships there. She's one of the lead singers in the church. So she worshipped with them, and she died a few weeks ago. Now, someone was saying that this pastor is responsible for her death. She blames him for the death. Not responsible. She blames him for the death of the sister. And and I ask, is he really to be blamed? Is Pastor Paul Enenche to be blamed for the death of Sister Osinachi? No. Capital No. He is not to be blamed for the death of the sister. Yes. Let's put emotions aside. Let's put religion aside. This man is not to be blamed at all for the death of the sister. Why do I say so? Now, this is a married sister, right? She's living in her husband's house, right? If this pastor, though he has his own what he did that I'm not really in support of, he's saying that he's not aware. I have my own opinion about that. But blaming him for the death, no, he has no blame. Now, let's put it this way. If it happened that he knew about it, because he said he didn't know about it, if he knew about it and asked this sister to leave the husband, to divorce the husband, or to leave the husband, what will people say? People would have said that, what kind of pastor is this that will ask her member to leave the husband? People will even begin to say that Pastor Enenche is sleeping with Sister Osinachi. They will say they are having an affair. People people will even begin to say that the wife, under the wife's nose, this sister is sleeping with the husband. Social media will catch fire. You will hear different kinds of stories. They will say, what kind of pastor is this that scatters people's marriages? In fact, they will say he's a homebreaker. That pastor is a homebreaker. People will say. And also, there is an adage that says you can take a horse to the stream. I mean, something like that. Yeah, you can take a horse to the stream, but you cannot force that horse to drink of the stream. Something like that. She's a matured adult that will take her own decision. I heard the message of this man of God preaching against domestic violence, even encouraging the man to return back, not Osinachi's husband here. It was a general, I don't know, maybe it was a program or something like that. Encouraging a man, instead of killing another person's child, in the name of marriage, he should return the person back to the parents. So, and I believe this sister and the husband, they were in that program because they were dedicated members. If they were not in that program, they will somehow they have heard about the program, and I strongly believe they were there. He has preached, and it's not left for them to take what he has preached or to leave it. It's a choice. It's a choice. He cannot come direct. Some will do it direct, but if even though he had known and does it direct, it would have become another story entirely. So I don't blame him at all. He has no fault in this. It is not his fault. Neither is it the fault of his wife. Even if they know about it, all they will do is to counsel them. Now it is left for them to take the counsel or to leave it. And the family also are not to be blamed. The family of late Osinachi is not to be blamed. They are not to be blamed also, because they took her once, according to their story. Once they took her from the husband's house, and she stayed with them for about a year and plus, and they asked her not to go back. They wanted her never to go back to that man's house. But she quoted the scripture for them. She quoted Bible for them, that what God has joined together, let no man put asunder. You see, it is not their fault. It is purely her decision to go back, to stay in that marriage, and there is nothing anybody can do about it. This is a husband and wife affair. Sometimes when you are interfering in a husband and wife case, you have to be careful the way you interfere. So it's not their fault either. And it is not even the fault of the friends. Because I've had people also say that the people that she told is their fault. No, it is not their fault. It is nobody's fault. It is not the fault of their friends. They are not her friends. They are not the one that will tell her to quit her home, even if they have advised her to quit her home. I had one, I think the hairdresser or somebody like that, that said she told her to leave for some time. Not that she should divorce, but she should leave for some time, but she refused. So they can't force her against her will. They can't force her against her will. It is her decision. It is her decision. And I strongly believe she never knew she would die in this. Even the husband never knew he would kill her. But it happened. And I believe strongly that it's destiny. Okay? It's destiny. It had been destined before she was born that she will go that way, and there is nothing she could have done about it. God knew she would go like this. If God wanted to stop it, he would have stopped it. He's the Almighty. There is nothing too hard for him to do. He would have stopped it, but he allowed it to be like that. He knew that she would go that way, and that is why it happened like that. And I bet you, the death of this woman has changed so many stories. It has transformed so many people, both male and female. And it has amended so many relationships. It has healed so many relationships, and it has delivered so many people. So stop blaming the man of God. It is not his fault that the sister died. It is purely not his fault. In fact, if you want to blame anybody, blame the husband, who, after hearing the messages of their man of God, still continued doing what he was doing. That's why sometimes I think that man was under an influence. What he was doing was not just ordinary. He was under an influence. So if you want to blame anybody, blame the husband, not the pastor, not the friends, not even the family. And you also learn your own lesson, because everything that happens on earth is for us to learn. So you learn your own lesson that you want to learn from it. That is all I have for us right now. Thank you. Stay blessed and bye.